BBC Radio Bristol.
In July, Jamaica's most influential living artist walked out of Kingston's prison after 13 years behind bars. He never stopped making music, managing to secretly record and release 5 projects that would reach the top 10 of Billboard's reggae album charts. He's been able to remain relevant and even become more popular. His recent New Year's Eve concert in Kingston, Jamaica attracted thousands of fans hailing from all over the island, as well as the United States, Canada, and the UK. But of course, the one and only DJ Styles caught up with one of the Southwest's prolific DJ crews, dancehall generals, djmegauk, to discuss how Vybz has been able to maintain a consistent musical career.
So to discuss how Vybz has been able to maintain a consistent music career, we're joined on the phone by one of the Southwest prolific DJ crews, dancehall generals, djmegauk. Thanks for joining us tonight, first of all.
All good, all good. How are you?
I'm very well, and I'm thankful for another year, and I'm sure that's the case for yourself. But talking about a new year, I mean, Vybz Kartel, he seems to have exploded on the scene as if he's a new artist. What would you say that's enabled him to remain as popular as he is?
Well, to be honest, I feel like it's his groundwork from before he was incarcerated.
Okay.
Recording multiple songs a day, which he explained in interviews, and obviously building a cult-like following. Like, his following is almost, you could compare it to the Beyonce's with the Beehive. Even though he's been incarcerated for just under 13 years, his cult following and his supporters has kept his name relevant.
So it's not hindrance him in any way. If anything, it's made him even more popular as an artist. As you said, he's got his guards of followers, the music industry around the world always talking about him as a individual that is consistently making music, and artists who want to actually collaborate with him as well.
Exactly. And obviously he's got like people like dancehall artists like Spice. Every stage show she goes on, she bigs him up with screaming, "Free him, that he'll be free soon." Obviously on the US side, he's got people like Busta Rhymes that's always been in his corner. His whole network, so to speak, has played a great part in keeping him relevant. And obviously his song, Topic Matters. They transcend generations, you know?
So as a free man, will there be more pressure for him to still remain as relevant with the new wave of artists that are out now, with the likes of Governor, Skilla Bang, Tommy Lee, Massacre? Where is this place now?
To be honest, I see him as, his place is kind of solidified as an OG. I don't think he has to keep up with the times, because he's always been a trendsetter. He's always come different from when he first came on the scene in the early 2000s. So I believe that he's got his space, and the young people emulate him a lot, which are obviously the new generation. So he's got his space, and I think he's just going to be riding the wave, to be honest.
So he won't become a victim of ageism is a term I hear often used in hip hop. You know, if you reach a certain age, you're washed out. You know, now it's time for another age. You don't see that being the case for him?
No, I can't see that happening. If it was to happen, it would be far down the line. But no, right at this moment in time, he's never had a problem with keeping up. Even when he was behind bars, he was still releasing music consistent to the topics that was going on at the time.
His first homecoming performance since his release took place on New Year's Eve at the Independence Park National Stadium. Appearances from Skilla Bang, Tommy Lee, Spice, you mentioned earlier, Busta Rhymes, Chronic Lee. There was thousands in attendance for this show as well. One of the highlights for the year, and I guess an emotional moment for him as well, being able to perform for the first time in almost 13 years.
100%. And obviously with him dealing with his health issues, because he suffers from Graves' disease. Right. So people was doubting on how he's going to be able to perform, but he performed for a long period of time. So many hits, and he done well. It must have been emotional. And to see his son, and perform with his sons for the first time, you know, that must have been something in itself.
Special moment. He's up for a Grammy this year in the Best Album category. He's appearing on the Billboard cover as well. He's received high praises from global icons such as Cardi B, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Mick Jagger, Drake. He's got a new album on the way. What else do you think there is for him to accomplish then? If he's as popular as he is, he's got hits after hits. What is there left for Vybz Kartel to achieve?
Well, in my personal opinion, I believe there's always a higher height you could go to, or collecting more trophies. But I think, to be honest, touring, because he's going to be in Germany later on this year, he's supposed to be rumored to be in the UK are potentially wireless.
That'd be interesting.
So he's got a lot. He's got a lot going on. I guess it's just ticking off places he's never been and connecting with his fans that he hasn't been able to for 13 years.
Yeah. Well, let's hope he gets those visa clearances, as we know they've been at issues in the past. But his concert around Europe will probably be another high demand turnout as this recent performance at New Year's Eve, I guess.
Definitely.
Mega, it's definitely been good to speak to you. And again, Happy New Year.
Same to you, and take care.
That's two DJs chatting with each other right there. DJ Meg.